Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man right side is Kelsey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
70 Timberwolves. Tag. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 6.
Right to the air, it's Taylor. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. That goes for 58.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Yellow. Come back.
Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught.
Bro, he caught
Short
that.
of the goal line, but
Oh
they're
my
gonna have
fucking
enough to get
gosh.
first. It's going to be 1st and goal. Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
57 colors.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down.
This game
That
is
is
fake,
caught by
bro.
the tight end, Noah Gray.
Oh my
Touchdown,
goodness, so
Chiefs.
there's no way he caught that. So
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great
this
execution
game
for
is
the
so
score.
trash.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Taylor looking to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside. The 40-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. They wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A 2nd effort, and he is in. John Mechie, touchdown Jets.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
after the touchdown. Out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
44-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Outside.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
3rd down and 9. To throw is Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
They go play action with Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one into the hands of Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, get that. Go.
Fields to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Here we go, side. EQ. Right.
Now, Fields. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up fourth down.
Now fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yellow, yellow. Arms up, little lady. Watch it.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 8.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
4-yard gain. Brings up second.
He'll run with Pacheco. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Patrick to throw. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The Folks extra point is good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15.
Mahomes on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Extend. Don't jump. Ready? 319. EQ. Go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
17 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 58. Here's that. Tonight.
Now Fields. That one's caught. It's Isaiah Davis. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard
It is second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
11. Tonight.
Fields. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go, tonight. 319. Delta. Tonight.
To throw is Fields, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Fourth down, Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Yellow.
A handoff to Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That one, Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here, press. Left side. 19 windy. Here we go. Tonight.
On first and 10, Fields. Out to his right. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Why not?
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Out wide, that's to Davis. Finding space at the 40. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Jets.
Here we go,
down.
Man.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down. Fields. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Jets.
Easy.
First down.
A first down throw for Fields. He's got it at the 3. And the Jets are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
You got a mini base. Why not?
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Exiting, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This is an interesting decision. Up 7. They're going to try to go for 2 and make it a 2-score game. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down. Here's Pacheco. It's a pickup of 12. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Extend. Here we go, son. Hey, can. Go.
To throw is Fields. That's right side, caught by Taylor. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
15 yards.
Hey,
And the
can.
Jets, first down.
Hey, can.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. Down the left sideline. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
4-yard line.
Hey, you got a mini basic.
Here's a design run. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Tonight.
Hall, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here.
And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, Jets. Both down for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
36. Chiefs 27.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 38 now, here's second and 4. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal...
In trouble, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long. Here's Pacheco. And he will score. Game on. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, Shot. Green 19, can I see that? Shot.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Punch right. Go.
Fields now on second down. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Sit high. Sit high.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Jets first down.
Hey, 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Turbo, shot. Sit high.
Throwing is Fields. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Second and 12.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Here we go. We good. 19 instructions. Right.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right.
He takes off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 40-yard line.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. You got a mini base. Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. This one caught by Mickey. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Jets first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who are giving them much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd. Got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.